Today, at Shape Squad, we are going to settle a very hot ongoing debate, as we are to compare two extremely popular diet plans, one of which has numerous health benefits, while the other causes some long-lasting health issues due to some crucial nutritional deficiencies. Yes, we are going to compare the all-meat carnivore diet with the widely praised vegan diet plan. Now, this is going to be a really interesting comparison for our viewers. On one side, we have the zero-carb carnivore diet, rich in animal products and claiming to provide vital nutrients that plant-based diets lack. On the other side, we have the vegan diet, proudly plant-based and boasting of its environmental and ethical advantages. The controversy around these diets is heated and complex, with each side presenting studies and facts to support their claims. But there are certain critical aspects, which seem to make the carnivore diet far superior to its vegan counterpart. In this conclusive video, we will take a deep dive into this debate, examining the health benefits, the nutritional deficiencies, and the scientific studies surrounding these diets. We will approach this topic with a clear scientific lens, leaving no stone unturned, helping our viewers make the right decision for their fitness and wellness journey. Meanwhile, do press the subscribe button and become a proud part of the exclusive Shape Squad community. So without further ado, let's dig in. Firstly, it is really important to explore the nutritional deficiencies that are often found in vegan diets. A well-structured vegan diet can indeed be packed with a range of vitamins and minerals. However, there are certain nutrients that are primarily, if not exclusively, found in animal products on the carnivore diet. These include vitamin B12, vitamin D, omega-3 fatty acids, and certain amino acids that are essential for our body functions. Vitamin B12, for instance, is crucial for nerve function and the production of red blood cells. It's a nutrient that's almost exclusively found in animal products. While some plant-based foods are fortified with B12, the absorption from these sources can be less efficient. This means that vegans often need to rely on supplementation to meet their B12 needs. Similarly, omega-3 fatty acids, which are vital for heart and brain health, are primarily found in fatty fish. While plant-based foods like flax seeds and chia seeds do contain a type of omega-3, our bodies are not as efficient at converting this into the forms we need. This again often necessitates supplementation for vegans. We have some crucial facts on this elaborated in upcoming sections. Now let's consider our evolutionary dietary patterns. The argument here is that our ancestors evolved as omnivores, consuming a mix of plant and animal foods. Some argue that this omnivorous diet is what our bodies are best adapted to and that completely eliminating animal products is a departure from this. This doesn't mean that vegan diets are inherently bad or unhealthy. However, it does suggest that they require more careful planning and often supplementation to meet all nutritional needs. This is in contrast to omnivorous diets, where these nutrients can be obtained directly from food. So while plant-based diets have their perks, they may fall short in providing all the nutrients we require, which we get from the meat-based carnivore diet. It's important to remember that every diet has its pros and cons. The key is to find a balance that works best for your body, lifestyle, and personal beliefs. Now, let's debunk some common misconceptions about dietary fiber, wildly boasted about the vegan diet. Imagine a world where every meal you eat is chock full of fiber. You might think this is the pinnacle of health, right? Well, not necessarily. The truth is, dietary fiber is not as essential as you've been led to believe. We've all heard the old adage, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. But have you ever stopped to question why? The answer often given is fiber. It's praised for its ability to keep our digestive systems running smoothly, reduce cholesterol levels, and even prevent certain diseases. But is it really the superhero it's made out to be? Let's take a journey back in time to clear this out. Some civilizations have thrived with almost no fiber in their diets. The Inuit people, for example, have a traditional diet that consists primarily of fish, seal, and whale. Despite this, they have been known to live long, healthy lives. Now, we're not saying that fiber is bad. In fact, there are plenty of studies that highlight its benefits, but it's not the be-all and end-all of a healthy diet. You see, the fiber that's often added to processed foods isn't the same as the fiber found naturally in fruits and vegetables. It's a cheap, easy way for companies to boost the nutritional content of their products, but it doesn't necessarily provide the same health benefits. Moreover, some people may actually have adverse reactions to high-fiber diets. For instance, those with irritable bowel syndrome or other digestive issues may find that too much fiber exacerbates their symptoms. And do you know, a lot of such people have found refuge in the carnivore diet, helping them get rid of such health issues. We will discuss the findings of a very interesting study on the fiber intervention and its shocking results a bit later in the video. Remember, our bodies are complex, and what works for one person might not work for another. Now let's take a look at a fascinating comparison between the Maasai and Kikuyu tribes, further helping us understand the real-life implications of the carnivore and vegan diet plans. The Maasai and Kikuyu tribes of Africa provide a unique case study in dietary habits and health outcomes. The Maasai, renowned warriors, are primarily carnivorous, with their diet heavily comprised of meat, eggs, and milk. The Kikuyu, on the other hand, follow a predominantly plant-based diet, rich in grains, fruits, and vegetables. So what can these tribes tell us about the carnivore and vegan diets? Well, quite a lot actually. Firstly, when we examine the Maasai, we see a tribe that enjoys excellent health. They are tall, muscular, and known for their incredible endurance. Despite a purely carnivore diet high in saturated fats, the Maasai have low levels of blood cholesterol and seldom suffer from diseases such as obesity, diabetes, and heart disease, the ultimate health goals that most of us desire to achieve from our diet efforts. Now let's turn our attention to the Kikuyu. While they are not unhealthy, when compared to the Maasai, the Kikuyu tribe shows a higher prevalence of diseases often associated with a vegan diet. They are generally shorter, less muscular, and have a higher incidence of nutritional deficiencies. This comparison is not to demonize the vegan diet or glorify the carnivore diet, but it does present an interesting perspective. The Maasai tribe's health and vitality, despite a diet that many in the modern world would consider unhealthy, challenges the preconceived notions about nutrition and health. It's important to remember that the Maasai's diet is not just about the meat they consume, but also the quality of that meat. The animals they eat are free-ranging, organic, and consume a natural diet, resulting in meat that is nutrient-dense and free of additives and hormones often found in modern, industrially produced meat. Conversely, the Kikuyu's plant-based diet may lack certain essential nutrients found in meat, affecting their overall health. This is a common issue among vegans who often need to supplement their diet to avoid nutritional deficiencies. Supplementing a vegan diet, is it the same as consuming meat on the carnivore diet? Let's quickly find out. It's well known that a vegan diet excludes all animal products. This means that vegans need to find other ways to get essential nutrients like vitamin B12, omega-3 fatty acids, iron, zinc, and protein, which are abundant in animal-based foods. The common solution is to supplement these nutrients. However, is this supplementation truly as effective as getting these nutrients directly from meat? The answer in short is no. We hinted on this earlier, but here are the crucial details for you. Let's take vitamin B12, for example. This nutrient is crucial for nerve function and the production of red blood cells. While it can be supplemented, the absorption rate of B12 from supplements is significantly lower than from animal foods. This difference in absorption can lead to deficiencies, even when the same amount is consumed. Similarly, consider protein. While plant-based proteins exist, they are not as bioavailable as animal proteins. What does this mean? It means your body can't use them as efficiently. Animal proteins contain all 9 essential amino acids in the right proportions for our bodies to utilize. Plant proteins, on the other hand, tend to lack one or more essential amino acid, making them incomplete proteins. Then there's the issue of omega-3 fatty acids. These are vital for brain health, yet the form found in plants is not as useful as the type found in fish. Our bodies have to convert the plant-based omega-3 into a form it can use, but this process is inefficient, leading to less omega-3 being available for our bodies to use. Lastly, iron and zinc from plant sources are not as readily absorbed by our bodies as those from meat. The presence of phytates in plants can inhibit the absorption of these minerals, potentially leading to deficiencies, eventually causing various health issues. Supplements can help, but they simply cannot replace the real thing. Epidemiological studies, a critique. Before moving to the last component on our comparison on carnivore and vegan diets, let's delve into the world of epidemiological studies, which are often used to draw conclusions about the health impacts of different diets. While these studies are crucial for understanding broad health trends, they are not without their pitfalls. One such pitfall is the potential for biases, particularly the healthy user bias. You might be wondering, what is this healthy user bias? Well, it's a phenomenon where people who engage in behaviors perceived as healthy, such as following a specific diet, are often more health conscious in general. They may exercise more, smoke less, and have better access to healthcare, among other factors. This creates a bias because these individuals might be healthier not just because of their diet, but due to their overall lifestyle. Let's take the example of someone following a vegan diet. This person might also be more likely to engage in regular physical activity, avoid smoking and excessive alcohol consumption, and have regular health checkups. So, if a study notes better health outcomes among vegans, it could be due to these other factors, not just the vegan diet itself. This healthy user bias can skew the results of epidemiological studies, leading to inaccurate conclusions about the benefits of different diets. And this is not just a theoretical concern. There have been instances where initial findings of epidemiological studies were later contradicted by controlled trials, which are less susceptible to such biases. So while epidemiological studies provide valuable insights, it's important to interpret their findings with caution. They can give us clues about potential diet-health relationships, but they are not definitive proof. It's also crucial to consider the potential influence of other lifestyle factors on health outcomes. These biases could be skewing our understanding of the true benefits of a meat-based diet. This isn't to say that all epidemiological studies are flawed, but rather to emphasize that we should approach their findings with a discerning eye, considering the broader context and not taking their conclusions at face value. As we promised, here is something really interesting. Let's look at the outcomes of fiber interventional trials. Now, we are often told that fiber is our gut's best friend, but is it really? Well, some studies dare to differ. Let's talk about one such study that might just challenge the widely accepted pro-fiber narrative in favor of the plant-based diet. This particular study took a deep dive into the effects of increased fiber intake on gut health. The participants were divided into groups, with each group following a different dietary plan. One group was asked to increase their fiber intake, while the other had their fiber intake reduced or completely eliminated. The results were quite astonishing. Contrary to popular belief, the group that increased their fiber intake reported worsening gut issues. They experienced increased bloating, discomfort, constipation, and other digestive problems. It seems that the extra fiber was not the gut savior it was thought to be. On the other hand, the group that reduced or eliminated their fiber intake reported significant improvements in their gut health. Their digestive issues decreased, they experienced less bloating, and overall, they felt better. They were able to digest their food more comfortably and effectively without the added fiber. So, what does this tell us? It suggests that fiber, especially in large amounts, might not be as essential for our gut health as we've been led to believe. In fact, it might even lead to worse gut issues. This challenges the prevailing narrative that fiber is a necessary part of every healthy diet. Now, it's important to remember that every individual's body reacts differently to dietary changes. What works for one person might not work for another. However, this study does provide food for thought, pardon the pun, when it comes to blindly following the "more fiber is better" mantra. This study is just one piece of the puzzle, but it's a significant piece. It adds to a growing body of evidence suggesting that the nutritional wisdom we've been fed for years might need a bit of revising. And it's studies like these that help us question and learn, so we can make better, more informed decisions about our health. Once again, we see that the accepted wisdom about fiber may not be as clear-cut as it seems. So, carnivore or vegan, which is the superior diet? Do tell us your opinion in the comments. Before we sign off, remember, any significant change to your diet should be discussed with a personal health consultant. It's crucial to ensure that your diet is tailored to your specific needs and health conditions. Press the like button if you found this video helpful. Don't forget to share your experiences in the comments. Subscribe to Shape Squad, and stay tuned for more health and fitness insights.